is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 89 of our Madden 23 Philadelphia franchise mode. Starting this up by re-signing Jeremiah Trotter here to a long-term extension, keeping him in Philly for the foreseeable future. Jeremiah Trotter, one of those anchors that is sitting on this Philly defense. But coming into this week, we're getting into the mid-season right now. Coaches, players plan to build some mid-season chemistry. That's all we're going to worry about right now going into the bye week. Mid-season chemistry, plus 10 morale for all players. But apparently we are too relaxed, so that's a hit on the awareness. You know, Big Dick right here, he gets himself an upgrade. He's a 99 power left guard. It's an absolute behemoth of a man there. Upgrade that pass protector. You know, just making him a very classy 87 overall pass protector. Good for Big Dick right there. So let's see out of Landon, you know, former second round draft pick. Dude, just an absolute unit out there. You know, and he gets it done. He absolutely gets it done here in Philadelphia. Philadelphia loves him for it. Avonte Maddox, that slot corner, 88 overall at the +1 morale right there. Make him now an 89 overall. Good to see him just kind of develop here in Philadelphia. I think he was like a high 70, low 80 guy. Now he's a high 80s. So good to see him develop. Greg McCain, the punter. Good on him. He -3 team play right there for whatever reason. I guess from the awareness hit, he gets a -3 team play. Cordell Whitworth, right there, tight end 3. Upgrade that possession catch. He's a 70 overall. But coming in the Dallas week right now, the 9-1 Eagles taking on the 3-7 Dallas Cowboys. And the Cowboys, they're not doing too hot right now. They've drafted poorly. They've locked up a lot of money into, I'm assuming, the likes of Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott, which has led to their not having the draft capital or the, I guess they have the draft capital, they just don't have the financial budget to really go from there. But coming into this one, we're just looking at everyone's healthy. Making sure everyone's healthy, that's the name of the game. We want players to be healthy. We don't want anyone hurt. Starting off with the defense right now, so far the line's good. The linebackers are good, and the secondary unit is a goal. Turf toe right there for Biddle, it looks like. That's fine. Practice squad safety. Not too worried about it. You know, Richardson and Wentz are good. The running back room is good. Wide receivers are A-okay. Tight ends are classy. The offensive line is living their best life. There you go. Kendrick Green, our backup left guard. He's had himself a good season right there. He's chilling being the backup left guard to Big Dick, and he's making a lot of money. He has a chance for a ring, and he's not really doing much. No, most teams he's starting, but not this one. No, he's the backup. Now taking on the Dallas Cowboys here down in Jerry World. Jerry World, a place where Philadelphia has embarrassed the Dallas Cowboys on multiple occasions, and a couple times on Thanksgiving. Imagine paying all those dollars to come down here to Jerry World on Thanksgiving to play, your most hated rival, only to get absolutely embarrassed by them on, one of the biggest stages for football. Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, it's just not a good day to lose to the Philadelphia Eagles, honestly. And I feel bad for those Cowboys fans that spend all those money, and they come down here, and they just get shellacked. It happens too frequently, honestly. 17 sacks, 4 picks for that Dallas Cowboys defense. I mean, I'm pretty sure majority of those are coming from Micah Parsons. Dude is an absolute unit. And the only 4 picks, they definitely must be missing Trayvon Diggs. 28 sacks, 19 picks on the season. Philadelphia's pass, defense went about a little over 50% completion. Now, defense getting ready underway. Nick Sirianni hyping up his quarterback. Dak Prescott in the huddle. And the special teams unit is out there ready to rock and roll for Philadelphia. So, special teams unit ready to rock and roll. Dave Gardner. There you go. Out comes Dak Prescott here with the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas, America's quote-unquote team. Take a look, 2,100 yards, 13 touchdowns, 5 interceptions on the season for Dak Prescott. So better than most quarterbacks we face this season. Hopefully doesn't have a 5-pick game, which a lot of quarterbacks have had against this Philly secondary. And now 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. First play of the game, handoff to Zeke, and Zeke has plenty of room to run. He's weaving and dodging tackles. It's a foot race. He's at the 15, the 10, the 5, and Zeke, an opening play touchdown for the Cowboys running back right there. A big play right there. Puts Dallas up 7-0 very early. Anthony Richardson coming out here. His team in the hole right now. Not something he's used to. 2,800 yards, 27 touchdowns, 10 interceptions on the season for, Anthony Richardson. So Philadelphia's offense coming out, down by 7 early in this one. 8 minutes left here in the first quarter from the 43-yard line. Hands off Bijan, and Bijan, he kind of jukes out the safety right there, and he's got himself a first down. 3 carries for 27 yards via the ground. 1st and 10, Richardson, he's dropping back, and he's getting it sacked right there. That's going to be Meredith, combining for the sack on that one. 3rd and 1 from the 32-yard line. Handoff Bijan, and Bijan just finds his running lane, tries to kick to the outside, but gets taken down at the 22-yard line. 1st and goal from that 5 now. Philadelphia hands off to Bijan, and Bijan walks in there. Micah Parsons, who a non-factor on that drive right there for Philadelphia's offense. So game time, 7 apiece now. 3 minutes left here in this first quarter. They're tossing it out to Zeke, and Zeke cuts back, and Zeke's got room to run. Misses one tackle there. He's at the 30. That's a dive for Maddox, and that's no good. And Zeke, back-to-back plays. He has a touchdown. Jeez Louise, what happened to this Philly defense? Defense, hello? Are you going to show up this game? 3 minutes left now, and a big sack on 1st and 10. That's going to be Micah Parsons shellacking Anthony Richardson. 2nd and 22 now. Quick throw from Richardson. A.J. Brown shrugs off a tackle, and he has himself a first down. 574 yards here in this first half. Handoff Bijan. Bijan just following the running lanes again, and he has himself another big 15-yard pickup for the first down. So down at the 23, just outside the red zone. Now a 2nd and goal from that 8, and Richardson, he slings that one to Goddard. Goddard gets into the end zone right there for the first passing touchdown of the day. And now 14 all. Prescott 2nd and 4. He's dropping back. He's throwing that one. Going to be picked off by number 34 right there. That's going to be Baron Browning, the linebacker. 4th and 4 for Richardson. And Richardson is going to get sacked on that one right there. Absolutely hate to see a turnover on downs. 2nd and 15. Prescott gets obliterated by Josh Sweat and Hassan Reddick. 3rd and 12. Prescott can't afford to get sacked, and he does again. Sweat and Reddick just go back-to-back on the sacks. 4th and 17. This is a 55er, and that kick will be very wide right. And now here we go. We got about a couple plays left before this half is over. Richardson slings that one over the middle to Devontae Smith, and Smith down at the 25. 2 seconds left here in the half, setting up Gardner for the chip shot field goal. That kick is up, and that kick will be good. That puts up Philadelphia ahead here going into halftime. So what we're going to do, run inside. How are we going to stop them? It was 2 fluke plays, but stop the run, I guess. I mean, they were very fluky plays. I don't expect Zeke to do it again. But big catch right there, start off this second half. Now 2nd and 11 here, Richardson. He slings that one to C.D. Lamb, and Lamb here gets the first down. 3rd and 6, Richardson again over the middle. That's Lamb into the end zone for the touchdown. And there you go, big touchdown for the former Cowboy. Puts Philadelphia ahead by 10 points. 3rd and 1 now, Cowboys. They get the check down right there. Dak Prescott stat padding. Let's get ready for it, guys. I'm ready for the stat padding. 3rd and 5 now. Prescott pressure. He gets it away underneath. Just a little underneath slant. Little drag route. 36 yards through just about 3/4 of football right now for Prescott. 3rd and 2. 8:50. Just call it 9 minutes left here in the fourth. And that's just a quick underneath drag for the touchdown. John Curry puts the Cowboys on the board, 21-24. Richardson, He's slinging that one. That one just finds the window. Big catch by A.J. Brown. Just under 7 minutes left. Play action, Richardson. He's rolling out. Pancake by that right tackle. That's going to be A.J. Brown down at the 15 into the red zone after a massive throw from Anthony Richardson. First and goal from the 1 now. That's going to be an end around to Devontae Smith. And Smith showboats into the end zone. And that's going to be a touchdown on the ground for the wide receiver. 3rd and 6 now. This is a do-or-die play right now for the defense. And that one's picked off. That's Trayvon Diggs down the sideline. Trayvon at the 30. And he's going to get tackled down. He's going to try and give Philadelphia enough time on offense to kill this clock out. So Trayvon Diggs heads up play. Allows Philly to run out the rest of that minute 30 in this one. That's what you like to see. Philadelphia taking care of business. The former Cowboy sealing the fate of his former team. That's how you end the season, right? That's how you put an estimation point on a season. But the Cowboys, I think they came in this game 3-9, something like that. Yeah, their season's over with. Trayvon Diggs ending the Cowboys season. That's what you like to see. But a couple picks for Dak Prescott. Classic Dak right there. Zeke had I hate to say it, Zeke had a good game. Good game from Zeke. 2 fluke plays, of course, led to that, happening. But Philadelphia, a hiccup on defense right there is that -5 awareness from going to Cancun last week. Plain and simple. Now take a look here. Richardson, 263 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. Bijan 130 yards on the ground. Receiving wise, A.J. Brown had a $110, which led the team. 2 sacks from Kelvin Banks allowed. Baron Brown led the team with 7 tackles. 2 tackles for loss from Josh Sweat. There were a couple sacks on the day. 2 picks, 1 from Trayvon, 1 from Baron Browning. Dave was perfect. Good for Dave. No punts on the day. Chase Cole had some returns via the punt and the kick right there. Our new full-time special teamer. But going into the next episode, next game against the New York Giants, they're 6-5, going up against the 10-1 Philadelphia Eagles. We'll take on Saquon Barkley. I guess he's back as he was injured, had a bit of a hiccup last game. I don't think he was the star running back the last time we played them, but doesn't quite matter. Philadelphia still looking for the same outcome as what happened last game. A big victory, fingers crossed. Philadelphia can move on to their 11th win of the season. Trying to lock up that first seed is definitely what Philadelphia is looking for. They want that first round bye. Make sure everyone's healthy, happy, and looking forward to just an absolute good season. And now defensively, we have a hip pointer right there on the high ankle sprain actually from Jamori Robinson, backup linebacker. We have a dislocated shoulder for Kool-Aid McKinstry, so Noah Daniel is going to get some reps this week in place of McKinstry. But Ben Pearson right there. Ben Pearson, actually, he might be getting some looks, with the first team right there. Former first-round draft pick. Hidden depth. We like to see that. But out comes Nick Sirianni here and this Philadelphia team. They're ready to rock and roll. 3,100 yards, 29 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions for Anthony Richardson. Baker Mayfield, we saw him once this season. And yeah, we have a good portion of his interception total. Plain and simple, he did not have a good run of things here against the Philadelphia Eagles the last time they played. I think the defense picked him off 5 times. So out comes Kayvon Thibodeau and that defense. Baker Mayfield in the offense, taking on Philadelphia. Richardson, Jared Patterson, Big Dick, Landon Dickerson, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert on that offense, ready to rock and roll. Brian Breezy, Nakobe Dean, Jordan Davis, and Tremaine Edmonds, kind of leading that defensive unit. And they're ready to shut out the New York Football Giants. So out come the Giants right here. There they on the sideline. 35 sacks, 5 picks on the season. Pretty sure, like I said, Philadelphia had more interceptions in one game than they have the entire season. So way to go right there. There you go. Look at that. Nick Sirianni hyping up his team. Head coach of the Giants. Trying to do the same thing right now. But Philadelphia is an absolute gauntlet to play in. it is not, not a fan of hard place for any team to play. But Philadelphia looking to get up on the board early here. And it's still a nothing game. 3-0 to start off the second quarter. Philadelphia looking to rally back, and they tie it 3 apiece about halfway through that second. And the Giants get their second field goal. Philly gets the first touchdown of the game, and they go up by 2 scores in this one. Halfway through the third, still 17-6. 24-6 now in the final minutes of that. Now 27 to end off the third. And Philadelphia holding strong, 34-20, final 2 minutes of this one. Can Philly score again? No, they can't, but they do run out the clock and get the big W on this one. So a big victory here over the New York Football Giants here at Lincoln Financial Field. Richardson comes out victorious, 34-20 is the final score. Handshake, why don't you, to Dallas Goedert. Handshake, Dawson Knox right there at tight end. Try to be like, hey man, can you get me on this team? I'd love to play for a winner. Richardson's like, I can see what I can do. Maybe if you want to take a league minimum contract, come out here and start ring chasing with Philadelphia. But a 34-20 final score. There you go, Richardson. He's pumped. He's hanging out Beef Jurgens. 341 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. 98 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns for Bijan. 147 for A.J. Brown. 78 from Devontae. 66 from Goddard. 30 and a touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. 1 sack allowed from Malata. 9 tackles led the team from Tremaine. 1 tackle for loss. 3 sacks from Brian Breezy. Grant had a sack. A bunch of players had some sacks, actually. Jeez Louise. Only 1 pick from Trayvon. Kicking-wise, Gardner was perfect. McCain did his thing. But as we wrap this episode up, everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the content here on today's episode. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, as we do upload mostly every day. But thanks to me too, though. Peace out. Rock on. Stay super classy. I'll catch you next episode of our Philadelphia Eagles franchise.